Good evening, Murat.
Yes, it's me. Evening.
Good evening, Mr. Murat. How are you today?
I'm good, and you, Mr. Hamina?
Well, Mrs. Wilhelmina Ford is fine.
Yes, I say Mrs.
You
Sorry.
always, you always address me, Mr. Mrs. Wilhelmina Ford.
I say Miss, but Mrs. Yes is a lady. Yes, it's all right.
Oh, just call me Miss or whatever, but not call me Mister because I'm not Mister.
No, don't worry.
Okay, go ahead.
You're a pretty lady, so don't worry.
Go ahead,
So
Mr. Murat.
yes, is Mr. Michel is now with us too
Who is this
in the group?
number? Who is this other guy on the group? Who is it?
Is Mr. Michel is from high profile banker? He's our partner.
Yeah?
He's our guy.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead, I'm listening. Go ahead. Hey, I've heard that you have been interviewed, Mr. Murat. According to Ramis, you have been interviewed on a television.
Yes.
That you mentioned that gold is real business compared to
Yes.
crypto. Yeah, I
Of
saw your
course.
picture.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
what is the interview is all about?
Is the guys in Turkey? They often invite me to TV programs
Yeah.
to talk about exchange currency, crypto money, and the gold.
Okay. So what is
Can
the
I explain
difference
it?
between crypto and the gold? Tell me.
I am in this case just a bit old-fashioned guy. I don't trust anything on digital.
Correct. I lost money on digital.
So
I invested money on digital. I lost it, so I don't believe it either. Yeah.
yes.
Gold is
So only
physical.
the physically gold is the real money.
Exactly correct. Yes.
So
Yeah.
is Mr. Michel with us now? He is listening. Please, you can ask your any specific questions to him. He will explain you.
Well, he has to
Mr. Murat,
go ahead. I'm listening. Introduce yourself
Mr.
first.
Murat,
Yeah.
may I ask you kindly, please, can you adjust your device, the volume, because sometimes it's coming like echo. The one of the speaker is open louder, so the sound is coming like a
No,
echo.
I am not of louder.
Okay. I'm listening. Any question, I'm going to answer you guys.
Okay, let me start, if I may, myself again, and thank you very much for being with us, Mr. Michel, and nice to having you, Mrs. Wilhelmina Ford, and hope everybody safe in Australia. We know the weather condition is very rough, and I would like to take this opportunity again, wishing you a happy Women's Day, because today is the hard working women days, and we always give respect and priority to the woman.
All right. Thank you very much for the compliment,
Thank you
Ramis.
very much.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you,
Go ahead.
Mr. Michel. We will get in touch with Mr. Murat, and then we received 2 times letter of intent, which did not fill it up fully and properly, and we didn't receive rest of the documents for this buying procedure. So hope this time we can achieve our target, and we can assist you, and we can establish a serious mutual long-time business relationship with you. So please just introduce yourself and go ahead, Mr. Michel.
So my partner and I, we have a consortium from buyer.
Mm-hmm.
This is on par investor,
Mm-hmm.
and he needs to buy gold
Mm-hmm.
only physically. It is for mining, 22, 23 carats,
Mm-hmm.
or it is bullion, no but metal.
Okay, it's an unrefined. It is
Please, we
Doriba.
send, yes, we send to you LOI. Please, if it's possible, we wait from your side FCO, a full corporate offer, with your procedure. We am ready also to come of place with you
Mm-hmm.
we am ready also to give you a payment guarantee, to give you ICPO, to give you everything.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But please, from your side, if it's possible, FCO, a full corporate offer.
Okay. The full corporate offer, I think Ramis given Murat already. Okay.
Yes.
And Ramis will forward it to you. That the full corporate offer is like this. And I need to explain. I think Murat is a businessman, and you are also a businessman. You work in the bank, right? You're a banker, is that right?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
When you make an order, when you place an order, you need to be specific because we don't know you and you don't know us. So when you send us attention to Wilhelmina, must be specific. Dear Wilhelmina, I was talking to you and we are a consortium. We are intending to purchase gold in Africa. Okay? So we are looking for 22 carats, 96 purity. We are looking for unrefined gold to refine it. So then we will respond to your request because we don't know you. Okay? And we no longer keep sending FCO. Now the FCO is available now on my platform. I expand it very clearly on how you are going to comply because Africa has changed. Not like before, buyers and sellers lose money because of rush. Today, the government noticed that foreigner getting involved on money laundering and gold laundering. You are dealing to a seller that produce gold and you will receive all the documentations of the seller, mining license, export license, and company profile, and the mining site. The seller own the mine. I think if Ramis send you the video so that you will see the background, the identity of the seller, the mines in Conakry is really huge. It's huge, but our policy is really very strict. I am the extension of the seller, and I have the power to reject any one of you. You got my point?
Ma'am, I understand you. I believe, yes, you are very serious. I no receive nothing of documentation or video. Murat, I think please you have this FCO and this video. Please can you provide me? Can I receive this? Because I know I have nothing in moment in the hand about you.
That's right. So I don't know you either. This is the beginning of our conversation. I don't know your email.
Yes.
It's better you have to give me your email on the group, and Ramis get his now email. I will send you the full corporate offer and the video presentation in order for you to present to your investor. And
Okay, very nice.
and we'll love to do business with you. But we need to do
Of course.
the proper way because central bank in Conakry is getting strict, very strict. You cannot take the gold out of the country without cash inflow receipt. Cash inflow receipt means that you have paid the gold because the central bank of Conakry would not give a certificate of clearance that the gold of the owner of the company, his gold is free of illegal activities. There is a lot of paperwork to comply and you need to travel because your investor might invest into mining business to get gold every month because the owner of the gold he owned the mines in Sigiri. Yes, he does.
Yes, of course. I know Mr. Murat is very serious, very trustable person.
And I can guarantee you if you meet the criteria, believe me, you are not going to go anywhere at all because you found the right producer. I have Mali. We have tons of gold in Mali, but You need to convince us because this is F.O.B, bank-to-bank payment. This is not CIF. This is not. This is not Black
Oh,
Fund. This is not LC. I'm telling you right now so that you're gonna be aware. Because if you're gonna send me an LOI and then stating CIF right and there, your LOI would be on the wheelie bin. I have to be tough. There's a saying, I need to be tough to be, I need to be cruel to be loved. You got my point?
yes.
You're
Can
a,
we start with procedure with TIF?
no, we don't. I
And
said we don't deal CIF. We don't. I'm telling you right now.
oh,
We don't. This is F.O.B.
how we can work together?
F.O.B. Mhm.
F.O.B in Ghana,
In Conakry, not in Ghana.
Conakry.
Start a trial. I want to advise you guys, start a trial in order for you to build your business relationship. The most crucial meeting is you need to start a trial, at least even 10 or 20 kilos, because we don't know you and you don't know us. You have to travel in order to meet the CEO. The CEO is very tough, I'm telling you. But if I'm gonna be with you, I can soften, I can assist you, I can renegotiate the price. There's a saying, I think Murat is a very wise man. He was been interviewed in television, right? He's a very wise
Yes.
man. So, what is the cause of the buyer and the seller fail? Because the negotiator is not really very good. I am your negotiator. At the same time, I am the seller's extension. I know the brain of my seller. Yes. I have to be frank with you. I'm traveling this month. The buyer is waiting for me in Dubai. And you need to have an anti-money laundering certificate. Because the government now, your bank, especially your investors, when you transfer the payment in Africa, Africa is a red flag of money laundering and gold laundering. So you are also required to show your bank, you're a banker, you should know that your money is clean from your investors. Because some of the money, they play as the money laundering as well. So everything must be properly done because my seller instruction, he cannot afford to lose his license. If his government found out that he is involved on gold laundering, immediately his license would be seized. He has workers to feed, so he cannot afford to lose his license. Yeah. This is the instruction of my seller. So you got my point?
Okay, I must talk with my people
Mhm.
if it is possible and what is necessary to start this business with you
Mhm.
for F.O.B buying in Africa.
Conakry, Guinea. Where the gold to be delivered? Where the gold to be shipped? Where?
Dubai.
Dubai. Okay. Dubai and Conakry is direct flight. 3 times a week, Emirates fly into Dubai. I know Dubai ins and out. I've been in Dubai. My transaction has been successful with the seller and the buyer. Used Emirates air cargo. It's better.
Okay, I have to talking and after then we come back to you.
All right. Mr. Murat, are you happy for that?
Yes, okay.
Okay. I saw your pictures
Okay.
that you were being interviewed on Turkey's television. Yeah, very nice.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of requests about me, so I just try to be them much as possible because people need to know about the situation
Mm-hmm.
and how it will be.
Well,
Then explain them.
you know that your explanation that gold is better than crypto, correct? I invested crypto, small amount. I lose it. That's why I don't believe in crypto anymore. because crypto is not
Uh,
tangible. It's digital.
I don't know anyone except Elon Musk. He's getting rich from cryptocurrency.
Well, I don't. Good on him. To me, I wish him good luck. But I don't want to invest
Yes,
in crypto. I rather buy gold because when I need the
yes,
money, I can just walk into the pawn shop. I can sell my gold. Digital crypto,
exactly.
you cannot walk into the pawn shop because that is digital. Hmm.
Yes,
So I wish him good luck, Mr. Musk. If he's multi-billionaire, that's good. Yeah.
yes.
You cannot make a crypto if there is no gold backing. You must remember. Are you aware of
Sorry,
that?
say again.
You cannot sell crypto if there is no backing on gold because gold will
Yes,
back on
yes,
crypto.
yes, true.
Yeah. So that's all. Okay, Ramis, send him the video so that this investor would be aware that Africa, 98% in Africa gold coming from them and diamond. Yeah.
Well, I just shared the template over here in group as well. If they need any additional documents, we are ready and willing to share with Mr. Murat and with Mr. Michel. And Murat was saying the goal will be relocated to Istanbul, Turkey. And now Mr. Michel, he says gold will be delivered to Dubai, United Arab Emirates. In that case, as you clarify, they need to have definitely ample money along the way.
Yes, you have to apply that. I would be in
So,
Dubai. So if your buyer is really in Dubai, I would love to meet them because you are going to fail if you are not guided properly. You are going to fail. I'll give you an example. 2019, my seller believed on buyer from Paris. My seller lost 24 million. And eldest son agree on CIF. And when the father found out that the buyer swindled him $24 million, and the son was being disowned by the father, and I begged the father to let his son come home. In a way, he has plenty of gold, but the father didn't let his son come home without 24 million in the bank. So since then, I told my seller, from now on, do not rush, don't believe on any investor. If the buyer cannot prove that they have million standby in their bank account, to me, he's not a buyer. I told my seller, I told my head office, if the buyer cannot show, because it's easy for the buyer to say, oh, I'm the big investor. Oh, yeah? Prove it. Because we can prove it to you.
Ma'am, yes, of course, but ma'am, we're talking here of bank instrument
We don't.
because
We don't.
because if you are ready to sell TIF, the buyer give to your bank a payment guarantee, a standby letter of credit with a contract.
Okay, we don't.
This is real money.
We don't. I told you that in the beginning of our conversation. This is F.O.B. That is why I want you to start a trial. Because you need to build your credibility. My dear, this is $1,000,000. Yes, the seller would not give his gold bank instrument or LC credit. No. We have the gold, you have the money, we can do business. That's why I mentioned it to you. No.
Yes,
This,
of course. I must to clearing if is this possible, which document is necessary, how it's the control, because we need Q&Q, quantity and quality,
yes,
before the paying. Yes, a trustable refinery.
just,
After easy report, it's the paying.
okay.
After then, ma'am, with full respect, but documentation
Mm-hmm.
must to be clear, must to be sure, because the buyer have to transport
Correct. May I
from
may I
your
summarize
country
again?
to Dubai.
Okay, may I explain to you just like an elementary? Mhm. When you buy something, you need to have a contract. Okay? And you have to stipulate that on the contract. The carats and the dory bar, etc., etc. So the contract will be sent to the buyer because the buyer has to review that. So I'm the one will gather the vital information of your buyer, whoever is that buyer, because we're gonna put that on the contract. Okay, so the contract will be sent to you or to your buyer in order for him to review. Now, when the contract has been signed, we will invite the buyer. And if you're gonna accompany with your buyer, we will invite you with the invitation because you are going to buy from us, so you are treated like a VIP. So you're gonna be invited. All your order must be reserved in the office. You're gonna see, and you bring your gold analyzer, and then the head office will say, okay, you have reserved this 10 or 20 kilos. What would be the next? Because the gold cannot be brought to the central bank unless you pay the deposit. Because once you back out, the central bank will seize the gold. The central bank cannot give the seller a certificate of clearance that you have paid the gold. That is the ruling in Conakry. Even in Mali, that is the ruling. Why? Because the country has lost income. The country lost money because there's so many buyers cutting corner instrument. No, Africa doesn't deal with bank instrument. Africa doesn't deal with bank guarantee. Yeah, the buyer is big company. The bank will guarantee you that they will lend you the money. But gold is money, you must remember. So I'm just telling you so that you are going to be aware. Because our conversation,
Ma'am,
I will send it to head
I
office.
understand you.
Go ahead.
Only it's here important. After the transaction,
Oh,
the buyer
the wind is very strong.
have to take this gold from your company in country, into Dubai.
There's no problem with that.
You need complete documentation.
Of course.
Without problem.
Of course, the gold cannot leave the country without proper export documentation in the name of the buyer. You must remember you work in the bank. You know that. I'll give you my background. I used to be in real estate. I was the one who promote this to the world because Africa has been tarnished by the buyer that cut in corner. You cannot cut corner this time because of the short of supply. The seller is in control of the gold. The world is crying of gold. Dubai has no gold. Where the gold coming from? Africa. 98%. Dubai is crying. Dubai is a desert. Where the gold coming from? Africa. All the gold landed into Dubai. That is why Dubai now has changed. You cannot do business when you transport the payment from the Bank of Dubai to Africa without your money laundering certificate. How do I know?
Of
My
course,
buyer.
ma'am, this is standard, please.
That's right. I think you are a businessman. You work in the bank. You should know the rules and regulation. I'm a real estate agent before, and I'm telling you,
it's not a problem. Ma'am, please. I apologize for.
Go ahead.
Please.
I'm listening.
But please, money of account. It's clean and clear. And you receive every documents about money. If I tell you, ma'am, I send you MT760, a standby letter of credit.
I told you that.
100% poor. This is clean and clear.
I told you. What part of our conversation you cannot comprehend? I'm sorry if I'm very please. Tough. What part of our conversation?
Please, if you need money direct IBAN to IBAN, block it of your account. This is 100% money of your account,
No.
clean and clear.
We will see that first. Don't jump into conclusion because we don't know. You don't know us. Just do the proper way. You send a letter of interest and who is the buyer because we have to acknowledge. I don't buy that blah blah blah. I'm sorry. I don't. I'll give you my background. I'm the one who promote Africa. I was the one because I patterned the way Australians selling properties. I'm already retired on properties. I'm helping both buyers and seller because there's a lot of problem in Africa. The seller lose money and the buyer lose money as well. So I am here to educate. I told you that in the beginning, this is F.O.B. Take it or leave it, we can do business. If you're going to say to my head office when I take you, and you're going to say to my CEO, we buy bank instrument right under, and my CEO say, the door is open for you. It happened already. It happened. There was an investors who come to the office. I was there with my other client. You know my head office? Thank you very much. The door is open for you. Gold is money. You know what the seller was saying to me, to this investor? Gold is king. He who has the gold makes the rules. Who makes the rule? The country, the owner of the gold. May I explain to you again? When the owner of the gold mine the gold, okay? When he export, the government is the owner of the gold. Why? Because that is taxable. So you cannot ship the gold to Dubai no matter what you're gonna tell me. Right under, I'm gonna tell you, good luck and have a nice day. Because my seller would not deal with your terms and condition. F.O.B. That is why I encourage you start a trial. Maybe second, third.
Ma'am, sorry. I understand you. And I tell you, we are not scammer.
I didn't say that.
We are serious. We have money of account. We had every possibility. I must to clear. If is F.O.B. possible, how is the condition, how we can take real after paying, after finalize this transaction in your country.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Do not
take this gold. Yes, we have worry.
Okay, then hang
This
on.
is the problem.
No.
This is the problem now.
No, that's not a problem to me. You have no, this is only our pre-conversation. We have not finalized it. You have not received the credential of the seller. You haven't. You haven't received it. And I haven't received your credential of your buyer. So relax. Take it easy. Relax. You will get the gold because you are dealing direct seller who produce gold. Just relax. Okay? Just relax.
I'm very relaxed.
You need to show us your credential because I'm going to validate. Because I'm going to advise the seller that I validated you. Then you will receive the confirmation. You will receive all the vital information of the seller. You will be invited. We don't ask you money, right? Because the money has to pay payment bank to bank. Now, when I travel with you, that is another scenario. Because I am not going to babysit you. I am going to charge extra service to accompany you. Now, if you don't want to pay my extra, you can travel. I can monitor you. But if there is an issue, I'm too far. I'm just telling you right and there. I'm just be honest. I don't want to muck around because time is money. You don't need to worry because you have not signed a contract. You have not received the vital information of the seller. And you need to send me the vital information because we are going to put that on the contract. I am going to collect your vital information. Yes, then we can do business. Then you can come to the office, we can do discussion, and then we will proceed. If you don't meet the criteria, at least you make a holiday. You take a holiday in Conakry. I can guarantee you, you will get the gold. I can guarantee you 100%. Yes. Because I have a
And
transaction
I give
has
you
been
guarantee
successful.
we have buyer,
Yeah, okay.
real and serious buyer.
Yeah. I will
Please
believe.
send me the FCO. Please send me the FCO. After then I give you answer
Okay.
with full documentation and auch payment
All right.
condition. Okay?
All right. Thank you
Thank you
very
very
much.
much.
Nice talking to you, Mr. Murat. Thank you very
Also
much.
for you.
And Ramis, thank you very
Okay.
much for our conversation on the group. And I hope everyone understand. This is
Yes,
gold.
of course.
He who has the gold makes the rules. Okay? The buyer
Okay.
doesn't make the rules. The country
Thank you very
has to make the
much.
rules.
Okay.
All right, thank
Bye
you and
bye.
have a nice evening and
Have a nice day. Bye bye.
bye.